from a broader perspective, because I like to try to understand the shit at a broader level, I don't understand how you could be okay with like, you know, just like moving your people around. When I get into a relationship, it's always been like that, right? That's how I was raised and stuff like that. Like, you're a couple. You know, you don't cheat on each other. You don't like, it's even difficult to like have lust, you know, for someone else, because then it's like I don't know if I'm the only person, like you see a girl or something like that, or like, you know, today's day and age, like porn and shit like that. It's just so like objectifying, and I wish that it was just like out of our culture. But at the same time, it's like, it's such a big piece of it that it's like I don't exactly know what you can really do about that.
He tells me that he'll like see a girl's ass in public, and then he'll be like, wow, I wish I could see Amanda's ass right now, or like, I wish I could go home to my ass. Isn't that so cute?
I mean,
I
think that's a decent.
Kind of weird.
It sounds very weird the way that she said it.
Yeah, you look at
I
the
mean, I
girl's
get the
ass.
sentiment.
The process is a little more
can you
ambiguous in my head.
Can
like,
you
it's
say
just,
it how you mean?
no, I don't know. It's just like, instead of saying, oh, I want to do something with that girl, I know that I have somebody at home that
Yeah, I
because
think
that's
that's
the whole thing,
cute.
is it's the lust part, right? It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Like,
that'd be
he's
cool.
like,
Yeah, that's
I don't
cool.
want
You know,
those girls' boobs.
it's like,
I want my boobs.
It still sounds weird. It's
I
like,
want your boobs too.
I didn't hear it. Like, that's what I mean though, is like, it's just trying to find, like, because there is that piece. I know there's that piece, because like, when I wasn't in a relationship, like, I was, you know, I don't know, like, you're just like a horn dog kind of, like, I guess, which is a, you know, shitty way to put it, but like, you know, I think most guys are like that, and it's difficult to some guys, I think it's really hard to refine themselves. Like, we know people all the time. Like, I'm sure you guys know people that their relationships are just getting fucked left and right, whether it's the guy or the girl or whatever. Like, you just can't settle down. And I think that's terrible, because there is so much fulfillment in a good relationship, one where you're working together and you're trying to get better and you genuinely love the person. And then we didn't even talk about like the part where, like, when you and your partner are working hard together, getting better together and everything like that. We just talked about this yesterday. You actually get more attracted to your partner, I think, and you want in like from like just a person to person standpoint, and then that carries over like intimately, right? Like, you instinctually you don't want to have sex with a piece of shit.
Right.
So you want to choke Amanda outside the bedroom too?
What?
What? No, like,
No, it's like you
It
want
was a
to
joke.
the one day I said to Mark, I love when you talk business to me.
Yeah.
He was trying to be all serious talking to me.
Yeah.
Like, you are attracted
And
to
then he
someone
starts
who's
having
like-
sex and starts talking about raw thigh. Raw thigh as he's trying to fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no,
No.
it's not what it's like.
Next time, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it all kind of comes, you know, full circle when you look at it like that. And then it's, you know, again, it's tough to envision a system where you're not fully committed to just one person. Because I mean, I think even if you give permission like that, I don't think that it's going to end well. Like, I don't think it's going to be good for the relationship, you know, which is, you know, whatever. Neither here nor there, I guess. If
Well, I guess you need to bring a couple on that has an open relationship to figure out their
Yeah, that's
perspective.
yeah, we'll figure
on
that out. Yeah, we'll see if we can find one of those.
And obviously, when I told you, you know, what I was thinking, I knew it like wasn't.
I don't think you phrased it the right way.
Yeah,
But then again,
mean-
I don't know what type of words you could use to convey that.
I said like I just
You basically
didn't know if I wanted to experience it one day. Like,
yeah. You almost gave me an ultimate. You almost the way that I perceived it was that you said, "Yeah, you know what? One day when we're like 35 or something, like have been married, have like 2 kids or whatever. Yeah,
I'm
I might
gonna
just
go fuck a woman."
I might just want to go fuck a woman. Like, can you imagine how scary that would sound?
yeah.
Like
how
what
much?
if Mark said that to you? He's
Yeah.
like, one day when I'm old, I want to just fuck a guy to see how it is.
I mean, that part's comical though, because like it's like, well,
No, but like, what if he was serious and
Yeah.
he said that?
well, there's like
I even use the girl situation because I don't see a real difference between guy and a girl thing. But then she says, well, I haven't, like, you don't, you know, you haven't experienced the girl thing. It's like, well, it doesn't fucking matter.
but
Like,
then
you've
if
made a
you
commitment. You've
I
made
get
a
it.
commitment. It doesn't matter if it's one way or the other. You know, I empathize with that if that's something that you decide to do.
He said,
Like, I was like,
If that's some-
I was
if that's-
so
if that's
fucked up.
something you want to do, that's okay, but we just have to break up or something like that.
I was so fucked up.
But I feel like from Mark's perspective, like he's trying to build his whole life with you. And what if like one point you're just like, you built this life with Mark, and then you're like, I'm gonna fuck a girl, and then you fall in love with that girl, and then suddenly you're like, you're a lesbian now.
Well, I really,
which I've seen, like I just saw recently, like there was this like Christian author who like came out as gay and left his wife and 2 kids.
Yeah. I mean, I really appreciated the honesty, like I really did. It was just obviously it was one of those times where you tell exactly how you're feeling, and then obviously it's not what the other person wants to hear, so you have that sort of a disagreement. But the one thing that I want to say to that point though, Jen, is the fact that like if Amanda for some reason has a change of heart when she's 35 and doesn't want to be in our relationship anymore or something like that, or I do, or anybody does, like I don't want to force somebody to be with me. You know what I'm saying? But like, when you tell me something like that could happen down the line, which again, like, I mean, maybe that's just, who fucking knows? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
but
gonna
it's just,
start crying.
why? Why? I just don't here's the one thing that
Because you brought the children into it. You're gonna be such a great dad. I'm never gonna leave you.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. That's what I'm trying to do. I appreciate that. And I know you're gonna be a great mom as well, and I think we're gonna have a great life. But here's the thing that I'm saying.
Oh,
let me
I
maybe we
hate
can
this
try to
thought.
take it down a notch here and like slide into the end of this here with this
Yeah,
next thing.
I'm sorry.
Because
This
we've got there's been a
this
lot of stuff
topic
going on,
just
and we need to go
is
swimming.
very
Yeah,
sensitive.
Bob's just called me.
But
Well,
here,
he's called
but
me
here's the
that.
thing though. Let's try to end, and we can all kind of wrap up on this and maybe a couple other things. The part there, okay, I don't understand, and this is why I asked you guys the questions, and we have these questions all the time, and I think that and Amanda being with me has started to understand like the type of person I am and the type of life that we want to lead and everything like that. I am actually like you guys said, you have future goals, but you live in the present. I do my best to do as well as I can and live in the present and everything like that. But ultimately, like I just have so many ideas and so many things that I want to do in the future. A lot like what you just said, like building a life with Amanda and having kids, like one certain almost like number of type of kids and shit like that, and where we want to live and all this other stuff that like, it's not that things can't go wrong, and I'm not like going to be totally fucked if things go wrong, because I want to be able to adapt. But at the same time though, like, it's just a commitment. I see a relationship as like the integral and core part of everything that you're doing, because you need to have a team to do this shit that you want to do in your life. And that's, that's part of the reason why we love talking to other couples, is because we can try to understand what they're going through, if they're ahead of us, behind us, or whatever the deal is. And then you come together and you grow as one, because when you're a couple, you do have some individuality. You want to have your own alone time and stuff like that. And
But you're also a unit.
But you're a unit.
Yeah.
And whether it's intimacy, whether it's financially, whether it's professionally, whatever it is, all those things have to kind of move forward together as one. And when you're not committed to that early on, before you get fucking married, like people get married and they're like, oh, what do we like? What do we do now? Like they don't have plans or anything like that. And I'm not saying that's completely wrong, but it's just saying that that's not the type of person I am. So when I hear something like that, or when we go through things like that, it does really rock the shit out of me, because I'm thinking immediately, oh, what the fuck am I going to do now? Like I've just invested all this time. I'm going to have to do something else. And it's better sooner than later, I guess. But, and obviously that's like, we've moved past these types of issues, and you'll always have those things. But that's what I mean, is that I see a lot of things in life as like planning and an investment, and like just caring and really being committed to a lot of things. So that's kind of the best way I can kind of summarize that. And I hope other people think that way as well, but if not, hopefully their ideas work for them.